Shit, welcome back to the battle of culture, my friend.
Man, it's good to be back.
Man, dude, what you got going now? A long time.
It's been a while. I released like two projects since the last saw you, man. You know, I just been working, getting my music up.
Man, let these people know, man. What you been working on, man? What you got brewing up? What you got on fire right now,
Lately, I just been trying to make something different, trying to make something new, especially for the new generation and all that. I'm working on an album, you know, trying to release it later this summer and all that. So yeah, that's mainly what I've been working on, just trying to make this album work.
What's the name of it?
It's called Underachiever.
But you overachiever. But I like that though.
Yeah, it's like a sentiment to, like, you know, feeling like when something doesn't work and you feeling down and you feel like you don't have like a purpose, or you don't feel like you not just there when you there to your accomplishment. I feel like there's times where I feel like, dang, I should quit music, but I'm just not to my accomplishment yet. I just gotta keep full steam ahead and just keep pushing hard. So that's why I say, you know what, I'm gonna name this, instead of like saying overachiever, I'm gonna name this underachiever. So yeah.
I like that, man. That's right. Man, NBA Finals. Who you got?
Oh, the Bucks, man. I was not playing. I swear I was not going.
Oh, man.
Because then, you know, especially since the Olympics gonna come up, I was like,
yes.
Oh, they trying to. That's why I was saying. I was like, oh, we need Giannis, man.
We need Giannis.
We need Giannis.
And guess what? It was a surprise to see him back yesterday.
Yeah, oh yes, because I was like, didn't he just get injured like not too long
ago? 2 games ago.
Like not too long ago.
And he came back like, man.
It's like he bounced back, like, you know, like, because I saw the clip, I was like, did his leg turn a whole different way? In a whole different position?
It's like, I think I can walk it off. And I'm like, you sure about that, buddy?
Because of that, I was watching the game with my little brother and my mom, and I was like, you could tell it's still affecting him, because like the way he was playing, he seemed off. Like he was letting them run ahead of him. I was like, nah,
that's not the Giannis I know.
Exactly, that ain't. Something's off here.
He still did his thing, though.
He did his thing.
I gotta give him that, man. Well, man, okay. Question.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Writing on the phone or writing on paper?
Lately I've been writing on the phone, but I really prefer writing on the paper. Like, you know, there ain't nothing more original or nothing I can feel that's more appealing to hip hop than the pen and pad.
I love that, man, because ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like it. I feel like I do my best writing when I have a notebook and I'm just jotting down my thoughts.
And still, you can like go back and like.
Oh yes, good, yeah. Because you know, like, unless you got that shit saved, if your phone like break or anything, if you lost it,
you ain't got that.
You ain't got that no more.
And two, that autocorrect shit.
I be fucking hating that shit. Oh God. I'll be like, especially with like when I be saying, like I say, you know, how I get it in the club and I do this and then it just be saying something completely different. I'll be so mad, bro.
It's like, where did Pluto come from? Exactly. How I do this, he was like, Pluto, where the fuck this come from?
It just be so irritating, but then again, like you said, like I said, the notebook, pen, there ain't no autocorrect, just you know what you meant to say.
It's everything that you know you want to say.
Exactly. It's just, man.
So, I already know you a young artist, bro. Mm-hmm. What can you do to elevate and help other rap artists right now?
Elevate and help other rap artists?
As a young artist as you, what you think you could spit to these other upcomers and stuff like that?
Okay, I feel like all that beefing and all that internet, all that social media bullshit, just throw it out the window. Because I feel like we all because, you know, like hip hop is a community thing. It's a whole branch of like unity, and that's what it was based off of, and that's what it came from. So I feel like when social media plays a big part in it, we all became disconnected. We all try to be bigger than the next dude. We all start watching the next dude's pockets instead of trying to build ourselves. So I feel like, especially my comrades, even people that's above me, still try to be humble, still trying to help each other out, still trying to, feed, not say feed everybody, but necessarily like help nurture and build the next person up.
Right, man. I love that, man. Because we already know each other and shit like that.
Yeah.
I know what's going down. But I had to ask, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, man, one thing I want to ask you. What can you do?
Especially like when I could do it, that's why like I know a lot of artists. I know a lot of artists in real life, and I know a lot of artists on the internet, and I say the same thing to both people. I try to help both the same way. I try to like elevate them, try to help them get to a higher standard of where they are now.
Right.
Because it's unity, it's all love. These are my comrades. Like we all in the same generation. We all stand by each other. It shouldn't be no, especially when beefing. I'd rather sleep than beef, bro. I'd rather have sleep than beef.
And
that's it.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Man. Alright. I got this little thing I'm doing now. I got a quick little something for you. You pick A or B.
Okay.
Yo, rappers. That's gonna be the question.
Okay.
Who you got? T Grizzly or Sada?
I say T Grizzly. I've been rocking with T longer than Sada.
Pooh Shiesty or Benny the Butcher?
Both. I just started like it's crazy. I just both start getting like into both their music.
Hey, Benny, my boy. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like
Butcher coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Benny because Pooh Shiesty cool, but like it's only like 3 songs I really rock with, and also
I'm really shiesty.
Benny got a few songs that were like, he got a song with J.I.D. that go crazy.
God, I already know what you talking about. Alright, let me keep it going. Drake or J. Cole? Yeah, I came with it. I got that heat, bro.
I'm gonna have to say J. Cole, bro. The reason, okay, let me explain. I'm gonna have to explain my answer. I've been rocking with, man, ever since I remember, baby, you my everything. I've been rocking with Drake, but J. Cole.
J. Cole, that boy.
It's like, because he said he was gonna retire soon, and I was like, damn, like he finna stop doing music, and like he just released the album, the off season. That shit was a 10 out of 10. And with it's just like with Drake, he released an album, you already know that shit gonna be good. But with J. Cole, he stopped doing music for 4 or 5 years, and we haven't heard him from him.
And then when he come back,
and then he come back like this is his best album since the off album. Since like Forest Drive, 2014. And
bro,
he went platinum with no features. Drake, he could do it too, but like he always
still got
features. He still got features, but he went platinum with no features and consistently drops hits. So I'm like, yeah, J. Cole.
Alright, this the last one. It's the trio versus trio.
What's this?
Migos versus Locks.
Ooh, the Locks. Okay.
He was like, damn, I gotta think about this one.
I don't want to.
You got Style Chic and versus Quavo Offset.
Man, my granddad used to play a lot of Jadakiss coming up, man.
Told you I came with some heat, bro.
I really mess with the Migos, but I'm gonna say the Locks. I'm gonna say the Locks, bro.
You know what? You're right. On that one right there. Man, what new music you got coming out? Matter of fact, tell the people your new album coming out again. If they didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah, I got a new album coming out called The Underachievers. It's I'm gonna try to release it in late September. It's gonna be one of my best projects I could say thus far. I released 2 EPs, but this is something that I really made for the fans, and I think everybody will enjoy it. If you want to listen to my previous music, I'm everywhere, all platforms, whatever you listen to, I'm on it, guaranteed.
Who's going there? Who's going there?
Break down your album. What song on your album?
Because I released 2 singles already from the album. One is Scorpio, and another one is called it's called Rising. So
Yeah.
just like both songs, like kind of new age, but like it's just like basically Scorpio, like I'm a Scorpio, but it just goes into like my zodiac and like how I am and who I am as a person. Rising is basically how I am in the industry, where I plan to be, how I'm rising up on the ladder and all that. So so basically it's a contrast. So and basically by those 2 songs, I mainly wanted to release those 2 songs so you can get a feel of what the album is gonna be like.
Right.
So
man, what direction you want to see Midwest rap going?
Oh, what direction? Cause Midwest rap is just,
They don't know us.
they don't, and it's so sad. I mean, yeah, we got, and cause we got Michigan, we got Wisconsin, we got Nebraska. I've never heard a rapper out of Nebraska, to be honest.
Oh, that's true.
I know, like to be like
Bro, I had to actually think about it. I was like, we got a Nebraska in this
we got Nebraska and we got Idaho, right? I think there's a few Idaho people I heard about, but it's just because Milwaukee. I be telling people, I be talking to people that's from out of state. They don't know nothing else about Milwaukee than the Milwaukee Bucks, and I just be like, damn, that is.
And look how long it took for them to realize.
Exactly. Especially for the Milwaukee Bucks, and I just think like Milwaukee is like a good gold mine, bro. If you come here,
y'all gonna have a fucking great ass time.
Exactly, you will fuck with us heavy because Milwaukee is just a beautiful place. I love my city. I'm always gonna rep my city. I'm always gonna uplift my city whenever
Swear to God, bro. Swear to God, man. You ready to step up for the men?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I feel like. Yeah. I feel like for the recent years and ever since I started being involved in music, niggas just been rapping this, especially from Milwaukee. I mean, they got their own style, but like niggas,
y'all still saying the same.
Exactly, and it's just like sex, money, and drugs, and all this, and I can fuck the baddest, but like it's just like that shit get tired.
You're like, bro.
Exactly, and like
this crackhead is not going nowhere.
And I just be like, that's why I tell people, I say, when you listen to my music, you won't think I'm from Milwaukee, because I don't try to sound like nobody else. I don't try to hop on no bandwagon, no wave. I'm my own person, and I make my own lanes.
Love it, man. Yeah. Love it, Pyro. Love it, man. Where you see yourself in the next year?
In the next year.
In this rap game.
In this rap game.
Where you see yourself?
I see myself elevated. I see myself doing more. Like this year was one of my best years, and I did shows. Thank you. Thanks to Monisha, I did my first show and I loved it. Like I guarantee.
You got that energy, didn't you?
Yes, like I love that high. And I heard that there's a high with it, and I felt that, and I want to do it again. So yeah, I see myself doing more shows. I see myself being more dedicated to it, and because you always gonna be better at something. I feel like with anything you want to be great at, you study the greats. That's something I did. I studied great people, and I love the greats. And you practice. This is something you gotta practice. This is something you gotta get better at, and that's what I do. I always try to perfect my craft.
That's the best thing you could always do for yourself, bro.
Exactly.
Who's some of the greats you perfected?
Let me go up the age ladder, because I listen to a lot of old school hip hop, and one of my favorites through all of them was Big L. I used to love Big L. Yeah, and then Wu-Tang Clan. Mos Def and Talib Kweli. I used to and Lauryn Hill.
The young boy got a head on his shoulders.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. He just passed away. MF Doom.
Yeah.
R&B.
R.I.P. For real.
And then like, early 2000s, I was on the like, the whole trap wave with T.I., Gucci Mane, Jeezy,
Keep it going.
a little bit of OG the Juice Man. I ain't gonna say I was like a big fan, but a little bit of OG the Juice Man, Waka Flocka, Future, all that. And then, to the 2010s, there was Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, The Weeknd, what's his name? Blast, a whole lot of people, and then 2016 to now, like Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, New Age people, JID, the whole Dreamville and
Swear.
Dreamville been killing it.
Dreamville is the shit.
Dreamville been killing that shit, baby. Revenge of the Dreamers 3 went crazy.
Dog, I still remember that shit.
Yeah,
today, I be bumping that shit.
They been killing it recently. Top Dog need to step that game up.
Dog, they do.
Yeah, like I
want to hear some more Schoolboy Q type.
Ooh, Schoolboy Q. I heard this last time. It was a Crash Talk. Didn't do that well, but I liked it. Like he had some bangers on that. I like this Crash Talk.
It's just like, man, we all in again.
Something I really missed from Top Dog was, you ever heard of Black Hippie?
Yeah.
Bro, Black Hippie.
Bro.
Shit. And because like the internet, I love the internet because on YouTube there's a thing called the recommendation. And like they used to recommend new shit, like, and I used to always look at Black Hippie was recommended to me when I was a kid on YouTube, and I used to love listening to their older shit. And then I heard they like fell off, like they don't make music no more. I was so mad, bro. That was such like they could have become one of the best super groups.
Speaking of like super groups that I have not heard nothing from. Motherfucking Flatbush Zombies.
Ooh, bro, Flatbush Zombies go crazy. Yes, Zombie Juice, Darky Meech, and what's his name? Earl the Architect, bro. I mess with all of them, yeah.
All day, bro.
Yeah, man. Flatbush go crazy, like, cause I think like groups are needed in hip hop, cause that shows something. Yeah,
it's like camaraderie.
Yes, it's like. It's something like, it's like having different forces and components into something and making it work.
It's like Voltron.
Yeah, like coming all together and make a
big ass motherfucking robot.
Yeah, that's what like a lot of groups, and I feel like, you ever heard of Pro Era with Joey Badass? And I used to be hip to that R.I.P. Capital Steez. Look up Capital Steez, he was cold.
Yeah, if you don't know him, look him up. He ain't lying.
Yeah, and it's just like, I used to listen to Pro Era, and it's just like a whole lot. I could say that I put my life into this hip hop stuff because ever since I was 6, I knew what I wanted to do. When I came up listening to music, because I knew how music felt. I know how it could influence people, how it made people feel, how it made people from in churches where we feel the Holy Spirit. That's how it like makes me feel when I could see. Like it brings, so like music can make you feel sad, music can make you feel happy, music can make you feel inspirational, motivated. Music can make you feel so many things. So that's why I love like helping people. So I was like, that's what I'm finna do. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life. How can I involve myself into this and make it work?
All right, Pyro, I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
If you was able to do one song with anybody in this world, who would it be with?
Just dang. Okay.
It could be a group collab, it could be like whatever. Who would it be with, though?
Who would it be, though? Okay. Give me a minute. Just like this moment, I'm not ready. Cause.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. I know who I want to be.
Like, I know who it is.
I know who I want to be. I know who it is. Kanye West.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy because I feel like I forgot to name him off, but yeah, Kanye West is one of my biggest inspirations because like my mom, the Graduation album, like when I first heard that shit, man. When I first heard that shit, I knew.
Good morning. Bro, I still listen to that album like today. I was like yesterday years old. Like, I still listen, and I still listen to that shit.
Yeah, a little trivia. If you look at the image from my first EP, You Won't Be Sorry Volume 1, you can see that I don't want to say copy. I ain't trying to be like no, but like I married.
You don't own the rights to this.
Don't at me. But like if you look at it closely, then you look at the graduation. I married the art style, and I'd be like, it's inspired. There it is. It's inspired because I love Kanye. I love his body of work. And like I know how it is nowadays, but Kanye is still a genius at the end of the day.
God, for real.
Still a genius.
He get weird from time to time. But
yeah, but I feel like
Kanye, you still got
that comes with the territory. If you a genius, I expect you to be a little weird.
Off.
Yeah,
you gotta be off a little bit.
You gotta be
You gotta be off your rocking just a hair.
Just a little bit.
Man, who you want to shout out, man? What's your once again, let the people know your tags out here.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, it's Pyromaniak. But I want to shout out my gang, my homies, Wadu. That's our like group collective. It's just like a brand that we're trying to push. Wadu could mean multiple things. It means like basically we are demons united. Worldly divided agriculture of us, and it means so much. And like basically what the fundamental meaning is, like it's a brotherhood. No bonds, nothing could like break us up and stuff. These are niggas I've been rocking with since middle school. So,
right.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to shout out them. I want to shout out my mom. She
had you.
Yeah, that and like she believes in me. She always pushing me to like do better, and like she motivates me, and she's the one that really put me into my music. So yeah, shout out my moms.
No, sweet.
My grandma's too. Love you, grandma. And
hey, grandma.
And like back to my music, just like wherever you listen to, find me anywhere. I'm Pyromaniak. Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram,
anywhere.
All
that. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere.
Pornhub. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I don't know about all that.
I said I'm just playing. Man, Pyro, pleasure having you.
Man, the pleasure's on mine. I love it,
Man. And guess what? This Devious Mind got Pyromaniak in the building. Battle with the culture. We out.